Test. Alright, okay. So, today I'm using a different headset because I lost, or currently lost the ones I use normally. Did some audio correction, reduced the noise. However, there's still construction and that might still be picked up. Okay. What is this? That doesn't make sense. Why does this exist? And why does it have 1,000,000 views? Okay, I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, so today I should delete those. So today I'm just gonna continue godot. Some code review. Also, if the audio quality is better with this noise suppression, I might actually keep these. I should check. Let me see how I'm speaking with myself, and only I should be able to hear it since I disabled the desktop audio. Pretty quiet though. Increase microphone. Yeah, that was a lot better, but louder. Let's try this now. Okay. Also seems that it's picking up differently on here. So cutoff has to be higher. Like there. That's fine. Maybe a little lower. That good. Okay. There. Right, okay, so yesterday we were working on the stun types, and need to fix some stun type problems, which wasn't the stun types themselves, I think, for the most part. Yeah, okay. If on floor... Knockdown should be straight down. Instead, change this to go to the... knockdown. We hit them down. Doesn't have to be on the floor to end stun. If on floor, tab here. Change to current type equals default floor. Okay. What? I'm assuming that's just bugged with the wrong hit type. I forget if I had default launch or default air. Stand on the ground, the hitbox is OTGable. Okay, seems like it's doing what I kind of want. Might do an OTG box. Okay, back to stun manager. Just everything starting with twin ears. Yeah. Okay. Copy this. Go to Claude to do some corrections of simple things. Okay, so here is the current stun manager code. I want a few additions for clarity and corrections to anything removed that shouldn't have been. Okay, I want next stun types. And to correct the new stun types, if anything is missing, most other code should not be touched. You serious? Let me double check my prompting. User this documentation once. If you don't know what version I'm using, ask, then never ask again. It's just annoying. Okay. Guess I'll have to do it myself then. Alrighty. To verify that things are working correctly, And more importantly to me is single source of truth stuff. Stun Manager, you can access this from anywhere. Hitbox data resource. Okay, export enum and enum. Let's just do a Google search. No, not to this edge. Let's check the docs then. Export enum can be exported to pin referencing values. Named enum. So if I just go this, our name, okay, and then if I go to hitbox, that's stun type. Okay, how do I restrict that though? Because now it's more accurate, but it's not the most accurate to what I actually want. So default air shouldn't be there. Launch, wake up, and on floor should. Okay, so wake up, on floor, and air and block shouldn't be there. Lock stun shouldn't be there. Like it's, So I think basic knockdown. On floor wake up launch. Air is default by default and block is default by default. Custom. The word custom. Saudi Arabia is not something I am ever going to want to be involved in. I think. So why are you calling me? Okay. Alright, she's just checking for a person. I said she's asleep. Okay, custom. This should save. Basic is now not existent, so custom here and custom here. Right. Then we go to this. We go hitbox stun type for stun manager. Value. And then I want to go to here if hit stun duration, hit vector, dictionary, and stun type in 1, 2, 3. Double check what 1, 2, 3 are. Knockdown. On floor. Launch and air. Should be 4. Should just be 4. 4. Custom knockdown. On floor is fine. Wake up, launch, air. I think it should be now fine, but it's like I have to do all this again. Anti-air, default launch. Remind me what's the difference between the two. Launch stun is 400. Air stun is okay. No, it's 150 for air stun and launch stun. I'm just going to get rid of 1, maybe. Right or wrong? I don't think it should stay fine. Laser, projectile, launch, launch, launch. What is this supposed to be? No. Anti-air is fine. The normals should be fine too. I will check this stuff. Custom, yep. Okay. I think that fixes it's closer to a single source of truth, but it's not exactly the same because they're just like right on top of each other. It's probably a little bit better. An extra comma. Session.mp3 seems maybe correct. That is not hittable. Hurtable player is not hittable, which is a minor thing or so, but it should be hittable. Hurt box layer should be 4, yeah. Hey, then why are you not hittable? Am I running this frame again somewhere? What is the issue here? I don't know why. It's just strange. Why'd the hurtable player not get attacked at all? I've somehow become tired and I don't like it. Why am I tired? I don't know. Can you hurt this thing? Oh, you're after me. Okay. So if you can hit that and I can't, that means our numbers are set incorrectly. Is my guess. Zoner. Hurt box is 2, hit box is 4. Your hit box is 4. Hurt box is 4, hit box is 2. Hurtable. Hurt box is 4, hit box is 2. Now it's hittable by the player. Also, I'm 100% sure that is not player defaults. They launch properly. Meaning my assumption is this is slightly set wrong. So the explosions. Most of the audio has gone, I suspect. Oh. Sorry? Yeah, okay, it eventually just stops there. Why? Does the player ever just stop on that? Keeps throwing a fireball. No, the player is free restarts. So why didn't it... So I'm guessing that the player in Input Manager has Primary Hitbox Manager or something. Yeah, so this has a Primary Hitbox Manager just running Hurtable Player. Should maybe be... Needs to re-enable it once, at least. So I guess I could do a signal. That's like, okay. Stun manager.connect. Stun and stun, no, use stun manager. Is that right? So now, if I do this, wait, it should be, yeah, it's re-hittable. There is some time between, which is the wake-up time. It loves throwing the fireball. Okay. So that's all my stun types as far as I can tell. Let's see if I can just cross that out. Different hit stop for no states. Fix collision system review. Knockdown and wake up separation to allow for OTG. Okay. What is next? Dash technically can be made an attack and can be made to cancel into everything. Oh, we need a little bit more on the stun manager stuff. I should do some things like save system menus. Okay. Save accessibility. UI. Okay, godot save system. Identify what objects we want to keep between game sessions and what we want to keep from those objects. For this tutorial, we use groups to mark out and handle. Okay. Yeah, this seems pretty complicated. Oh wait, there's just go to the asset library and just ask the assets. Okay. All of these say MIT license. GPLv3. What is my license? GNU. None of these are GNU. Okay. Um. Well, no. Let me see who did the to do and see if they have anything. Origami Pete. Do they have anything? Hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Why ref counted? Also, it's really cool that they have very little. Ref counted. Reference counted objects. Ref counted instances classic reference holds reference to instance A, which directly or indirectly holds reference back to instance A. Reference is count will be 2 destruction of the node will leave a dangling reference. Count 1, well, and there will be a memory leak. Can be made weak. These are advanced, so I don't need them. So why are you using them? Why not use a resource? I don't know. Control F resource. Just regular resource, please and thank you. Resource is the base class for all specific resource types. Surfing is the data containers. Okay. Okay, so let me learn this save system a little bit. Okay, so save system and save data. Those are the two things that matter. Okay, so let's take a look at the data. Save data, array string name, player location, abilities, get data, dictionary, string name, variant, property, save data, and return data. Okay. Each created instance starts at this location. Alert, currently the selection does not work as saved data is not a dictionary. Stores the value inside internal save file dictionary. Create the value from internal save file dictionary. Turns a dictionary containing all the saved data. Okay. Get value, get data. Specific, okay. Get and set specific value. Save data, which is save all the data. Or sorry, get the save data, which is return get data. Okay. Set save data equals Is this ever used anywhere else? It looks like yes. So alright. Stores the saved data of a game object. That's for easier storage. Store game this data, this that it gets saved data. Achieve game. DHOYD. New save file. My guess is I don't touch save system and I just touch save data, and we go to code, readme. Save system, either creating save. Okay. Also, we need to first preload the save system. I recommend creating a function wherein you post all the data you want to save. Constant save manager. Save game, set value, set value. Set save game. Okay, so we would probably expand that section. And save manager is its own thing. What does this one branch mean? Okay. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Map editor, map viewer, Godot editor integration. Customize all miscellaneous runtime features. Hmm. Runtime guide. Hmm. This is pretty cool. There are a bunch of forks. Whoa. Okay. It's also their most popular thing. Cool. Let me take a look at this game. Demo's out. Okay. Bunch of stuff. Cool. Okay. I just want to see the difference between the two. What is it, Vince? 5 different things. The difference being patent use is allowed. Say changes disclosure source, same license. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. That's neat. It's gonna be its own work to see, okay, can I use it? Does it work well? Let me see if there's Metroidvania systems like this. Godot. So there is this, which is neat. Let me see if there's like FGC for lighting. Okay, so there is a few. 3D fighting camera, fight engine. Oh my goodness. New files. Hitbox, Artbox node, state management. Are there any? Are there any GT script alternatives? There's not been a recent update. I guess that's fair. It is in GD script though, fully. One contributor. 2 tags. Sure. What are those? Limbo AI. What is this? I guess. Okay, so you're working from January to February. You just seem to have stopped, maybe, or something. I don't know. Issues, pull requests, branches, tags, forks, none. Okay. I also have nothing. I guess, yeah, that's fair. How to add godot, how to add project to godot, asset, No, I want to submitting to the asset library. Using Back. No submodules or any non-essential. GitHub does not include submodules in the downloaded file. Listen to itself, copyright statement that includes the icon must be a direct link for icons hosted on GitHub. The link must start with not GitHub.com. Using is not required. Okay, that seems like some work. Once logged in, you'll be able to... Yeah, because most of that's recommendations. Yeah, okay. Once logged in, you'll be able to head over to some assets of the library, which looks like this. What may look like a lot, there's more as you scroll down. Each field described in terms of what you should put in. Systematic versioning, major, minor, batch. This is good to know. I will take this and put it into this. Okay. No, go back here. Okay. You may leave this field empty if you use your provider's issue tracker and it is part of the same repository. Download commit. Example, the site computes the actual download URL from this. The URL is your asset icon, which will be used as a thumbnail. License. Okay. Yeah, this is probably a lot for me, and I don't know if I want to do that. At some point, look into making into putting project on asset library godot fighting game system. Let's just verify that there isn't any. Mm-hmm. Fighting cam. Oh yeah, that's just fight engine. Okay, so not really a lot there. Okay. It's good to look into these things so we know what maybe we want to do for the future. Wait, what else do I want? Accessibility options, bit of combo UI. Combo UI. That's probably what's gonna happen next. How long have I been technically streaming? Hour, 19 minutes. Man, I'm tired. It feels a little tiring. I have an important email to write. Okay. Any other things I can do before delaying the UI? Mm-hmm. Any other code review stuff? Mm-hmm. Enemy logic, maybe? Do I have anything? Wait, is that book still there? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Why the heck is it not doing that? Okay. What the heck is happening? Why is it broken? Hmm. If we are attacking and is stunned, it is false. We hit a combo, get to the combo. Right. Now that's combo, but combo index is 0 by default first. Okay. What was the thing that broke it, though? Manage state. If we don't have a target, do all this, which we do have a target. Next state, get the range state. Okay. If they're close, return close. If they're far, if they're mid-distance, if they're far, if they're very far, return respectively. If they're out of range, go to idle. And untarget them. Okay. We get the range. Let me print it actually. Let me print the state. Print current state and print next state. Where is my text output? Thank you. Let me guess, there's an early return. Yep. Okay, so -9, that's fine, yep. Okay, close is 1. We are just in their face. Does it ever get to 2? Gets to 2, they move further, gets to 3, eventually. Okay, and then they attack me at 3. Wait, is it specifically only 3? Wait, what? This needs to be cleaned up. I'm printing so much text it just outright stops working very fast. It only attacks when I'm at far. Like, consistently. Close state when this roll dot attack chance. Far roll poke chance. Close roll attack chance. If chance is less than 0 or greater than 1, okay. Return chance greater than random float. When it's true, you know what, just try it. TRUE, colon, save, run. Log button, man. Even when true isn't working. Okay, then why is anti-arrow logic working? Or is it not for this one? It just doesn't. Is the closed state broken? Let's just try current state. E equals close. I am right in their face. Is this the only one with a null check? No, mid-folks check. So then why is it not working properly? Anti-error logic, okay. If delta is less than or equal to... With chance. What is with chance used for? Control F. If chance is not used for anything. Anti-air chance is 33%. It really feels like it just walks out of range first before it ever attacks. Let me grab a sticky note since this might actually take forever and I might not be able to exit. Okay. And then write down a note. Does the preferred state have anything? Let's try it. Logic renamed. Still nothing. Okay, I'm gonna try in testing. Just put one of the other enemies. Okay. It just doesn't attack. Basically, error. I don't know where this bug went. Gosh, darn it. Enemy logic. How much of a chance is it likely the preferred distance? That's just getting the velocity, but it's not changing anything or stopping anything or starting anything. It's just running. It's enabled, and we update the references, and we manage the state. Check if we're attacking or stunned. If we have a combo, we continue that combo. If there is no target, we just idle. Then we check the state range. If we're close, let's say we get close. And then we check if to override that. There's an attack coming in. We go to block state, which is set as $40. Okay. Then using that information, you checked for next hitbox. Could it be this? But it's not colliding. No, it's detecting the projectile only after it's done. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not just like changing to block state. Is it this? Host.attack manager dot is safe to read. There we go. Okay. let's go back to here and add the zoner. Verify that they still work mostly properly. Okay. That has finally been fixed. Oh, that's why it was broken. Why did I add that line and break everything? Took forever. Okay. How much time I have left? Okay. 15 minutes. Let me update the note that I just made. Okay. So it's fine. Okay, what are all these errors? Is it just the attacks? Tween, no boundary tween. Okay, find a solution to this tween problem. That's something I want to do. What? Oh, okay. Tomorrow is one of these two. Alrighty. I guess that's mainly it. Alright, save. I'll end it for today since I don't think I'm going to be able to do a full UI system in 15 minutes. Asama. See you tomorrow.